good Sunday morning to all my fans, my fabulous fans. Welcome to another edition of Video Freakdumbs Alt Juicy News Update. I'm your host, Video Freedom, and I hope everybody is just having a fabulous day wherever you may be. Well, tonight we're going to talk about a couple of scumbag trolls. One, you know who he is. He's the roid rage, shrunken testicles. Lazy ass, doesn't want to work, e-begging prick. Yes, it just astounds me every time I see a jerk off put out a video bashing and talking about somebody here in the Philippines, because let's face it, he's such a loser. Just because he came here and had all this money taken and got jilted by his ladyboy lover, that's no reason to hate on everybody else just because you're a failure in life, a big failure in life. But I always find it kind of comical how somebody says, well, whether you leave me a good comment, it doesn't matter, or a bad comment, it doesn't matter. What I want is donations, because that's what I need to see. That's what makes my day. Well, we know why, because you're a lazy ass fucker who's too lazy to work and earn a living and make an income. Instead, you have to be a lazy ass e-begging piece of shit. I do find it funny though, too. You don't care about comments because you don't let people leave comments. Kind of hypocritical, don't you think there, fuck boy? And then we have, says style is far more successful than your sorry ass will ever be. He's more successful now in 28 years than you are in 50 years of your miserable life. Losing your hair because of your steroids, shrunken testicles that you need tweezers probably to jiggle with them a little bit. And you're just a good old piece of shit, you are. Then we also have another troll who's also on Mindanao, who seems to like to bash the United States, talking about it's the most dangerous country in the world. And this is coming from an African. Yes, folks, the continent of Africa. He's from South Africa, to be exact. And I love Prince too. His royal purpleness is great. But I don't run around wearing a raspberry beret on my head like you do. And let's look at crime statistics here, shall we? Let's just really get down to the nuts and bolts of the matter. Okay, this is a website called Nation Master. It compares rankings between countries. Crime, drugs, police officers, rapes, murders, the whole 9 yards. And let's look at crime levels. South Africa. Okay, this is for every 100,000 people, by the way. So let's look at crime levels. South Africa, 86.27, ranked 6th, 54% more than the United States, which is ranked 30th, by the way, at 55.84. Although we do have you beating the drugs, gotta say that. Drugs, 4.3%, ranked 13th, which that's top 20. It's no slouch here in the drug use. In the U.S. is 13.7, ranked first, 3 times more than South Africa. Let's look at murder rate. Murder rate is 34th. South Africa is. The United States is, looks like 5th. Police officers. A lot more police officers in South Africa, which kind of says something to me. 343.5 police officers per 100,000 people, ranked 18th, 41% more than the United States. The United States is 243.6 police officers per 100,000 people, ranked 27th. Rape rate. Ooh, South Africa is such a nice, safe country, isn't it, you piece of shit? Fake special forces asshole. Rape rate, 132.4, ranked first. So the United States is supposedly the most dangerous country in the world, but your country leads the world in rapes. How about that? 5 times more than the United States. The United States is 27.3. We are ranked 9th. So before you go spouting your mouth off there, asshole, you might want to go ahead and look at the numbers, or are you too stupid to look at the numbers? I found it kind of comical. You're making a video bashing the United States and you got a black eye. What, did an American dot your eye, you poor little buttered snowflake? Piece of shit. Let's look at total crimes. Yes, the United States leads in total crimes, but that counts burglaries and all that stuff too. Total crimes, 2.68 million in South Africa, ranked 7th, which is kind of funny. You bash those Western countries and stuff, yet your country's top 10 there. The United States, 11.88 million, ranked first, 4 times more than South Africa. Total crimes per 1,000. South Africa, 58.94, ranked 15th, 43% more than the United States. The United States, 41.29, ranked 22nd. You're top 20 and we're not. Well, I hope you proudly wear that ranking there, buddy. Let's look at violent crime intentional homicide rate. Not to be confused with involuntary manslaughter, a drunk running somebody over, which is still a horrible crime. Don't get me wrong. Anybody who drinks and drives to run somebody over, well, guess what? You ruined another family's life, and you deserve to get locked up. The violent crime intentional homicide rate. South Africa, 31, ranked 4th. 7 times more than the United States, the intentional homicide rate. The United States, 4.7, ranked 7th. Yes, we are in top 10, but your country's still beating us there, huh? And let's look at violent crime murder rate, shall we? A little icing on the cake there. Violent crime murder rate, 15,940 for South Africa, ranked 3rd, 23% more than the United States. The United States, 12,996, ranked 9th. Maybe the United States isn't such a dangerous country after all. And I bet you've probably never even been there, have you? You asshole. Friend, I'm not even going to say your name. It's disgusting. Probably a smelly sweat hog, which you look like one. Let's see. Violent crime, murder rate per million people. 318.86, ranked 11th, 8 times more than the United States. The United States, 42.01, ranked 43rd. And rapes, oh God, we won't even go there. We've already been there. Huh. So before you go shooting your mouth off, oh, here's another very interesting statistic. Fear of crime is higher in your country than it is in the United States. How about that? Well, that's not something unusual. Violent crime murders. South Africa ranks 3rd. The United States ranks 9th. So, robberies, you're first in the world. Ooh, how about that? 494.5. Ranked 1st. 3 times more than the United States. The United States, 146.4, ranked 10th. So, fear of crime, violent hate crime. Let's see. Let me see. Who's the minority again in South Africa? Oh, 66.85, ranked 5th. Violent hate crime, 2 times more than the United States. The United States is ranked 31st. Well, I rest my case there, shithead. I think I pretty much showed that you are blowing smoke up people's asses and you have no clue what the hell you're talking about, stupid ass. And as far as murders per 100,000 people, South Africa 69, ranked 1st, 12 times more than the United States. The United States 5.9, ranked 63rd, excuse me. So, I beg to defer, but according to the numbers, and the numbers don't lie, your little shithole of a country is far more dangerous than mine, by far. So before you go shooting your mouth off, why don't you maybe open up a book, and not a comic book either. I realize your mentality and your IQ isn't beyond that, but try educate yourself a little bit there before you go talking out the side of your ass. And before you go talking out the side of your ass and bashing somebody else's country, maybe you should take a look in the mirror at your own air, stupid ass. So anyway, and by the way, you look really stupid with that raspberry beret. And I just think that you're just a real stupid fucker because you're bashing my country. And your country, I'm sorry, is far more of a shithole than mine is. So, anyway, and I know all about good old video freakdom, the fake video freakdom. And I do want to thank my audience. It's okay. You can still come on. It is not a problem. Okay. Yes. It's so funny how that asshole acts like he's such a talking about dominating old ladies in the gym. What a piece of shit he is. Dominating old ladies. Oh boy, that takes a real big tough guy there, doesn't it? The only thing you're dominating is ladyboy cock. That's about the only thing you know how to dominate there, you little bitch. And I love the way you just beg all the time. Always asking people for money. Why don't you get a job, you lazy fucker? Move out of your parents' basement. I'm sure they're sick of your sweaty ass down in their basement all the time, and quit spending all your money. Quit spending people's money on steroids. On steroids and dildos. You should save up and get yourself a place and get a real job. And Alex Jones just makes you look like a complete fool. Anyway, I'm going to end the show now. I'm sorry it was not very extensive today, but I hope everyone is just having a fabulous day wherever you're at. And we will talk again soon. Thank you very much, and I love you all.